In 1813, Jane Austen invented a character which leapt from the pages of Pride and Prejudice and became an immortal character. The daring, dashing Mr Darcy. Played in the BBC production by an equally dashing, daring English actor. This character was repeated in the 1990s with Bridgit Jones's Diary. And now, even in the age of Facebook, we've got women who still around the world say that their favourite, secret, perfect partner would be the daring, dashing Mr Darcy. This next one is sort of a result of 13 years of informal interviews that I've conducted around the world, mostly with women, all of them single, and all of them clueless as to why they can't seem to find their daring, dashing Mr Darcy. So for those of you out there who you're single and happy, you're probably lying. And for those of you out there who are single and unhappy, you deserve it. And here's the dilemma. In a world of expectations and standards far too high, I want a Mr Darcy before I die. Dependable, capable, passionate and bright, intelligent and witty, athletic, erudite, someone of integrity, somewhat of a gent. In a world of extraordinary men, this one's heaven sent. He has to be handsome, romantic and fetching, and he must have a character that's done its own sketching, because I want him fully rendered with a sense of humour dry. You see, I want a Darcy before I die. We could ask Eliza Bennet. We could ask that Bridgit too. We could even squeeze the truth from Germaine Greer before we're through. The competition is fierce for we girls upon this earth. But surely there must be more than one Colin Firth. So I've asked in Scandinavia, where divorce rates are high, and I've asked Sheila's down under to this brutal reply. Blokes, yeah, all a bunch of bastards, and we couldn't give a shag, because every good one is married or taken or a fag. And I've asked him in Beirut, where they've even slept around, from New York to Rio and old London. But they don't want Peter Allen. They don't want a clown. They don't want some other well-meaning letdown with a beggar's bowl of courage and a tincture of good sense. A guy to bore the pacifist by sitting on the fence. We want someone who's challenging, but underneath still shy. Seems we all want a Darcy before we die. Who's solid and stable, with a quick and quirky mind, honest and able, considerate and kind, thoughtful and provoking, but not into control, disciplined and driven, whose career's not on the dole, with no pride or prejudice, no addictions as such, just loyal and mannerly. Am I asking too much? Because it's really got me baffled, and it's harder than I'd thought, because I'm a girl with standards. These guys keep falling short. It's becoming quite a mystery, pandemic, and a trend. But it makes me feel much better if I blame it all on men. You see, I don't need a mirror. I don't need to change at all. Surely it's not me who's anal, ageing, rigid, twee, intolerant and cynical, or frumpy in my thinking, a cyclops who cannot score. That's for all the other girls. I've heard their shit before. Now I've done my homework, and I know I'm pretty hot. Surely it's not me who's shrouded in self-delusion with one massive personal blind spot. And so, with expectations and standards never too high, I deserve a Darcy before I die. Dependable, capable, passionate and bright, intelligent and witty, athletic, erudite, and all those other things I said before I really meant. In this room of extraordinary men, surely one of you's 100%. Because compromise, and nothing less will do. Because, guys, I'm looking for a Darcy. Does he sound a bit like you?